Okay, so this is my audience.
Yeehaw.
Okay, you're gonna videotape?
Okay. So my name is Bridget Johnson. I'm a freshman at MSUB, and I'm in a public speaking class. And today I'm going to talk to you about the importance of just understanding that when you play sports, you can get injured, and how much fun sports is to play. I sat on the cold, hard gym floor, sobbing as the referee was pushing my teammates away from me. All I knew was that I was in pain from my left knee. What I didn't realize was that when you sign up to play sports, you're signing up to possibly get injured, which I didn't understand at the time. From this, you learn a lot of good and a lot of bad. You have to be willing to fight back, and you can't just roll over like a dead animal, which some people do. They're like, I'm done playing sports. Your body will most likely give you warning signs that you have a weak spot. Mine did in my left knee, and today I will tell you about the importance of understanding the consequences when beginning a sport and how to not let it defeat you. And lastly, I will tell you about how stupid it is to ignore a sign that your body is giving you. Playing sports can be one of the most thrilling things a young person, specifically in high school, has in their lives. There are so many different types of sports for young athletes to try, and once they find one that they love, it's really hard for someone to tell them, like, you can't play that anymore. AtYourOwnRisk.com states that 54% of student athletes confessed to having played while injured. This helps the team, but it doesn't help the person individually. AtYourOwnRisk.com also stated that 99% of students who play sports in high school will also have an injury from it throughout the years. If and when you have an injury, you cannot give up. You have to fight against your mind and other people who will tell you lies. Experience.life.com says this: take an active part in your healing. Don't cut corners. Don't resist or resent your physical therapy, which I did, and no one's making you do this. ExperienceLife.com also says you can't focus on the what ifs. You can't focus on you can't play the coulda, woulda, shoulda game. You're injured, accept it, and move forward. You have to set new goals for yourself, and they're going to be smaller, but that's okay. The key is to make sure that they're achievable and build them up from there. Your body is the first thing to know when something is wrong. Often your body will give you signs that something is wrong before the injury occurs. I know this from personal experience. This started my freshman year in basketball. My body began to tell me that my left knee was not as strong as my right knee. I went to a personal trainer. The personal trainer I went to was right on the dot. He told me to go to physical therapy. He says your knee's really weak, and the amount of pressure that I was going to have to be putting on it to play basketball would not be good. The mistake I made was that I did not do the suggested exercises for my knee. I thought to myself, it won't ever happen to me. That's a really serious injury. I don't think that could ever, that only happens to college players or whatever. Well, it did, and I tore my ACL my first game sophomore year of basketball. So the key is to just listen to your body and listen to the people around you. I did not want to put in the extra work freshman year, which was maybe 15 minutes a week. And I ended up having to put in 3 days a week for an hour. And if I did not reach my goal of bending or straightening, I'd have to come back for another day or until I got it, and this lasted a year. So if I would have just put in the time a year ago, I would have spent a lot less time rehabilitating my knee, and I would not have had to go through all the pain. So the moral of the story is playing sports is an amazing opportunity for high school athletes, and I would suggest everyone plays a sport just because it's really fun. But also you have to understand that when you play a sport, there are risks that come along with it, and above all else, you have to really listen to your body and listen and go to personal trainers, and if you have a weak spot, just really focus on that and focus on getting it stronger, and focus on not letting it progress and get worse to where you injure yourself and you're not able to play. So just don't ignore the signs that your body is giving you, and that's it.